passes and early possession, I think, that led to a corner. It'd be interesting to go back and look at that, because I think that's the ideal way to start a game. Keeping the ball and also working out the opposition and where the spaces are. But yeah, I thought the first half performance, there were some real good parts to it. We obviously then were 3-0 up and looking at making changes, looking at a few of our younger players. I mean, we had the luxury tonight of not even changing, many of our first team players, and it was an opportunity to get some young ones in. So yeah, really pleased with that, and the good contribution that they made as well. And obviously the pros who've been here for a while, the likes of Steph, who obviously steady the ship with, when you're working with those young players, can be a big challenge as well, but she did it really well.
You mentioned those young players, 4 debutantes tonight. Must be delighted how they got on. What's the experience been like for them tonight?
Yeah, great experience, and I mean, don't forget, it's Sandy's first start as well, and she did well with the save, the one thing she had to do. And yeah, Demi obviously playing in a bit of a kind of alien position, but she did it really well. And Esme, I thought, was good in the first half. I think Esme and Kirsten obviously coming off at half time, they were two really strong players from the first half. So we struggled a little bit in the second half, made a few sloppy passes, a few technical errors. But yeah, the young players came on and did well and contributed in the goals, and we scored some really good goals tonight. I thought that was really good for us.
You mentioned Esme starting in that holding role, she's obviously done it before, but a performance like that in the first half, does it just give you that option to, when the games are kicking fast, potentially rotate into the Losada and other players as well?
Yeah, I think we've got certain players who are able to be bright enough to take up those positions on the pitch, and Esme's certainly one of those. I think she covers the whole of the back four, and now obviously you can see that she's capable of playing in that position as well. So she's a good athlete, she's good technically, and she's not fazed by anything. So I think it's a real, it's added another string to her bow.
Mary Fowler playing on top, obviously quite a lot of pressure with how Buddy's been starting the season, being reliant, but again, a demonstration of the quality across the squad, and I'm sure a bit of a selection link potentially for the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Mary's a good player. There's no doubt in her ability. She's young. She's only 19. I think she's obviously she's come from the French league to our league, and she'll grow and she'll develop really well with us. And yeah, she's a different type of number 9. I think she's encouraging her to maybe come and join the build-up play a little bit more is key for her. But I thought there were some real positive signs for her tonight, and she scored a good couple of goals and made chances for the team as well.
Beyond Mary, there are other players getting first real start from the off tonight. Julie made one, for example, getting 2 goals late on. Taylor getting a start at left back as well. Just shows again the quality in the squad and the options that are available.
Yeah, at the moment things are, I always look at player availability. So the squad availability, apart from Alana and Ruby at the moment, is really good. And when we have that, we have good options. And I think, like I say, it was great tonight to be able to run a training session before the game for the players that weren't involved, the likes of Lauren, Chloe, Dana, etc. And yeah, we spoke to the players beforehand and said, look, don't underestimate this game, be respectful of the opposition and do all of the right things. And I think, majority of the time we did that well. Still looking for us to be more, not necessarily clinical, but more cleaner in our actions in the second half. But there were some real pleasing parts tonight. It was a good professional performance. Cheers, thank you.
Bethany? Hi, Gareth.
Hi.
On Sunday, you mentioned that you wanted to see Hayley maybe being a little bit more clinical going forward.
Yeah.
Getting those goals to sort of push for that start. Do you think she sort of made steps towards that tonight?
Yeah, definitely. We looked at some bits with Hayley at half time. We managed to get some footage up on the screen, and we had 2 real scenarios of one thing she did really well, which is driving towards the goal, made a good decision, scored a goal, and one previously before that where she makes an early cross and it gets cut out. She's so quick, Hayley, and sometimes she makes quick decisions as well when she has more time than she realises. And I think if we can just improve that consistency with her, you see she'll score many goals for the team because she's such an asset to have. So yeah, edging closer. There's good competition now. It's always you can only ever pick 11 players, but I think the modern game is now not just 11 players. It's obviously the 5 you can make from the 9 from the sidelines. So everybody's got their part to play, and and helping the team.
And then just secondly, obviously Steph started tonight and did the full 90. Obviously she's important in her position, but there was a moment when one of the Blackburn players got injured and she kind of straight away went over to the player. How important is she in that sort of captaincy leadership role for the squad, especially with so many young players?
Yeah, of course. I mentioned it before that when you've got so many young players on the pitch at the end, you need your established players in there, whether that be Demi, Steph, especially Philippa Angadar. You know, she's an international player, a lot of international experience on the pitch tonight. And yeah, you need that. I think you know what we try to do is we want to win, we want to be successful, but we try to do it with humility and respect the opposition. And yeah, that was a difficult scenario because you know we weren't too sure whether to continue playing on. The girls on the pitch managed it really. It's never nice in that situation when you come away from scoring a goal and the player's down on the pitch. I know how I would feel in that situation, but you know I think the referee has a decision to make really. If there's any real danger and any real kind of concern, that they would call and bring it back for a drop ball afterwards.
That's great, thank you.
Okay.
Paul, anything from you? Nope. Perfect. Thanks, Gareth.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.